I'm sitting here and just noticed we have a centipede on the floor. There it is. I think it's dead. Let's talk about golf. My golf team is one of the best programs, if not the best golf program in the state of Missouri. And you'll quickly figure out why. Our whole team consists of 21 golfers. There is 4 teams. The starting 5, our varsity team, the second 5, the third 5, and the fourth 5. And then there's the other guy, filler, substitute, you know. I am number 10 on the team, I believe. I don't know at the end of this week. It varies every week. But I am number 10 on the team, which puts me on the second team. So right after spring break, we started up the golf season. I already knew I was on the 10th. Get to the first tournament, played really well, just made too many double bogeys, honestly. It was probably one of the best ball striking rounds, honestly, of the whole entire year, but I couldn't putt. I think I had like 38 putts, which is horrible. So I ended up shooting 87. It was a pretty tough course. My goal was below 84. Didn't get that done. After that week, I dropped down a position, sadly, to number 11. So I went back to the C team. We went and played a JV event out at a somewhat easy course, and I knew, I actually got second place in this tournament last year, so I knew I had a chance, and it was a good golf course for me. Excuse me. I went out there, I played good, I shot a 78. That was pretty nice, and I honestly left 2 birdie putts out there, so it could have been even lower. I won the tournament by 3 strokes, won this medal, and we won as a team. And because I shot that 78, I moved back up to the number 10 spot, so I went back to the other team. We then went to Springfield the following week to play in a golf tournament, Missouri State Invitational, pretty big one. It was an all-varsity competition. We were actually technically JV on our team, but we went there. Somewhat of underdogs. We were going up against second place in state the prior year, Glendale, and some other tough competition, but we actually came out on top. I shot an 80 that day, which was pretty good, and we won as a team with a score of 308, I believe, and that was a good tournament for us to get the win on. I was pretty proud of that. I think that's our biggest one of the year. Then the following week, we went to St. Louis. I had my horrible round of the season, a 95. It was a very difficult course, but I just was not in it that day. We all played really bad, so we didn't even place that tournament. Then we come back to this week. I had 2 tournaments this week. My goal was, after that, I just wanted to shoot 85 and below, try to end well, because I hadn't been striking the ball really well at all. So earlier this week, Tuesday, went out there, played all right. I had a few bad holes, which kind of drove me into the ground, but other than that, I putted extremely well. I had 26 putts, and I still shot an 86, which just shows you how poor my ball striking has been. I had 60 shots and only 26 putts. That was pretty impressive. I was draining them from good distances. And then I went out yesterday. We had a tournament. This is kind of our last 18 hole, or what I think is going to be our last 18 hole. And I shot an 87. Last year I played much better score-wise, but then again, last year we played easier courses, I think. And these 2 courses we played this week were both almost 6,800 yards, and the one we played yesterday only had 3 par 5s, so that's pretty long for me. But I still only managed to have 28 putts yesterday, so 2 rounds with 30 putts or less. I can take one positive away from that end stretch of the season, that my putting was really well. But that brings me to today. I really need to work on that ball striking, and it's just a combination of everything really with the ball striking. I'm just not feeling confident over the ball. And it has been a disappointment to me, you know, because you have seen that I've put in the work in the off season and it just didn't pay off. But it's really hard because it's 6 weeks, and you either have it those 6 weeks or you don't have it those 6 weeks. And I just haven't played my game. I don't feel like what I should be playing, but hopefully this lesson will help. I think I have one tournament next week, so hopefully I can play really good in that and end the season on a positive note. was able to get some really good things out of that lesson. Very small things that I needed to change, which I figured was the case. I was there, but I wasn't there enough, and I think being able to get those quick mechanics fixed helped my game. Almost can drive by myself, like 2 more weeks.